Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing really well. In today's video I have a perfume review video from the brand Matiere Premiere. Matiere Premiere is a French brand, and when they launched their fragrances back in the days, I remember that I was not really excited about the brand. I remember really well when they had the Falcon leather scent, which I thought was really strong. Obviously back in the days I wasn't really into the fragrances and did not really understand the craftsmanship of kinda strong scents. And when I grew up, the more I smelled the fragrances, the more I got into the brand, the more I loved them. Falcon leather is a very leathery scent that they have launched, and this is now the best-selling scent. Since then, they have been launching quite a few lovely scents, very unique names and so on. And I've been starting loving the brand more and more. But then, recently, the newest launch that they have launched is a fragrance called Vanilla Powder. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys know I'm a huge vanilla lover. I love vanilla scents, vanilla fragrances. If they're mixed with other notes, then it's also good. But if they're like pure concentrated, just vanilla as the main note with some little bit of some pieces inside, then you got me. So I remember really well, I went to the boutique, I tried it on my skin. I was like, oh, this is a new scent, vanilla powder. Vanilla is my favorite note. Let me try it on my skin. The moment I sprayed it, I fell instantly in love. I was like, oh my god. Wow. I normally don't make reactions like this on fragrances, and I don't get really excited about fragrances that much. But when I smelled it the first time, I was like, oh my goodness, this scent is amazing. I tried it on, fell instantly in love. I carried on doing my business throughout the day, and I keep smelling this waft of vanilla and vanilla. I was like, oh my god, I can still smell it. I can still smell it. Then I washed my hands throughout the day. End of the day, I also could smell this scent, which meant that this fragrance is very long lasting on my skin. Personally, I'm sure it's long lasting to everyone as well. If you had applied on your clothes, I'm sure it's also very long lasting. It's a Eau de Parfum, and it's so strong. It's so strong, it lasts literally all day long. Matiere Premiere's Vanilla Powder is such a beautiful scent. It's such a unique scent that honestly, I feel like after this video, I feel like I just need to go and purchase it, because I've been keep thinking about it. And you guys know, I'm not a huge, even though I'm a fragrance lover, not a fragrance hoarder. I don't have a lot of fragrances. I always give them away because I just like to keep the best of the best. But I feel like looking at my collection, 2 fragrances are nearly finished. So I need to replace it with the Matiere Premiere Vanilla Powder because it's just so good. It's just so good. I don't have the fragrance with me, unfortunately. You guys know I've been always trying the fragrances here on my channel. They don't even have like samples. I'm sure they have. I'm sure they have samples, but I just didn't got one. But please bear with me. I hope that's okay, because this is honestly a first impression. Not my first impression, but my first reaction to the video. But I already smelled it, I tried it, and I love it. You guys know. So sorry if I don't have the fragrance here with me, but please just think that I'm spraying with here on my wrist. It's just still in here because I want to talk about the notes of this scent. So the initial idea, a contrast between a dark vanilla and a white Palo Santo wood. Palo Santo woods. Okay, maybe it's like a sandalwood sort of thing. The main ingredient of this fragrance is Vanilla Absolute from Madagascar, or Vanilla Absolute Madagascar, which is Fair for Life program. So it's obviously, you guys, a little bit of a fact of vanilla. Vanilla is actually now, or has become, the most expensive ingredient to harvest for a fragrance, as well as it becomes very rare and very difficult. Why? Because obviously there's so many brands out there having vanilla as a fragrance. Obviously vanilla is used in so many things, like in baking and food and so on, you guys know. And obviously fragrances have been literally taking over the whole vanilla thing. So of course there's like a program in Madagascar where they are fair trade and harvest vanilla in there, which is really good. So the creative approach of this fragrance, Palo Santo oil from Ecuador, brings structure and verticality. The addictive character of vanilla is reinforced by coconut powder. White musk envelop the vanilla and powders for a contemporary luminous perfume. This fragrance literally contains 4 ingredients: vanilla absolute and the Palo Santo wood combined with coconut powder and white musk. No wonder this fragrance is so beautiful, because there's literally used only 4 ingredients to make the fragrance so lovely. And I feel like the Palo Santo wood combined with the vanilla and with the coconut, because the coconut makes this fragrance nice and creamy. And of course white musk makes it nice and powdery, so it's got a very lovely tone. So starting with the fragrance, it starts off very sweet. Vanilla sweet. If you're a pure vanilla lover scent, imagine those kind of vanilla oils that you can get from baking. Similar like that, but in a perfume version. So imagine that, and then you have the Palo Santo wood, which I can imagine is more like a sandalwoody sort of thing. So of course the woods makes it a bit more long lasting onto the skin, makes it more stay longer onto your skin. And then it goes combined to the coconut powder. Coconut powder makes it creamy. So from vanilla to coconut powder, it's a beautiful composition to makes it nice and creamy and makes it nice and comfortable onto the skin. And of course, white musk is usually in the base notes of the fragrances, top, middle and base. White musk is in a base, so the base note makes it more powdery, makes it more comforting, makes it more zen, makes it more, you know, like how would you say it, more bearable onto the skin. So of course starting off the vanilla being very sweet, then goes to more like a creamy, more like a powdery undertone onto your skin. This is how I would imagine the fragrance to layer onto the skin. So overall combine the vanilla, coconut and the musk, makes a beautiful composition, makes a beautiful kind of lovely scent onto your skin. And trust me when I say this fragrance lasted me all day long. It lasted me all day long onto my skin. I was so surprised. I was like, wow, this fragrance is honestly so good. It's just beautiful the way they've done the notes. Literally 4 ingredients to make a fragrance so beautiful. I hope it's 4 ingredients, this is what the website said. So yeah, these are the notes of this fragrance. I quickly checked the website and it says that this fragrance was launched in 2023. Maybe I was sleeping last year. I feel like this has been launched this year, or maybe I've been seeing it this year, or I've obviously seen some PR about this, so I was not included into the PR list, but that's fine. But you know, I can manifest. But maybe this was launched end of last year, because I feel like this year I've been seeing some influencers unboxing the fragrances and so on, and I've been really seeing this fragrance in store. So maybe it was launched last year only in Paris, in France, and then slowly this year you'll find it everywhere. So as I said, it's the Eau de Parfum fragrance. It comes in a 50 ml. The 50 ml retails for £155. And the 100 ml standard bottle retails for £220. There is definitely price increase. I remember really good that the 100 ml used to be 180, or was it 195 or 190, and now it's 220. So literally the price increases of fragrances this year is literally insane. Everything is like plus £20, plus £30 more. But oh well, this is what it is. It's all economy and inflation and so on. But yeah, being that vanilla is the hardest ingredient to find now, of course, it's gonna be a bit more in a price jump. But yeah, these are the price points, obviously depending where you live, and depending on your retailer and so on. And yeah, just keep an eye on the prices. Sometimes you find them maybe on offer, like a 10% off on something, you know, every little helps. But definitely I'm gonna get the 100 ml in my collection, because the 50 ml wouldn't do it for me, because I'm gonna finish it very quick. 100 ml would be amazing size for my collection, because I can't stop thinking about this fragrance, because it's just so good. I just love it. How many times am I saying it's so good? Because I literally fall in love with this fragrance. Now you guys, if you guys are OG follower, you guys know that one of my favorite vanilla scents is Serge Lutens, the Vanilla Unborn Vanilla scent. If I compare it, that one between this, I feel like Matiere Premiere one is a bit more vanilla-y, whereas the Serge Lutens has a bit more like a darker undertone. If it's between those two, I would go for Matiere Premiere. I feel like Matiere Premiere has really beaten Serge Lutens of the vanilla games, because it's something else, and I really like it. Of course, all Matiere Premiere fragrances are unisex, ladies and men, so if you're passing by a counter, definitely stop and spray and try it on your skin and see how it will develop on your skin. And you guys, this was it with this perfume review video. Hope you guys all found this video all informative and interesting. If there's any other perfume review videos you guys want me to do next, then do let me know down below in the comments section. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Until next time, I will see you guys very soon in my next video.